Hello, everyone. This is Kurt Frankum with Fiddler Studios, and I'm getting everything set up, all the technical plugs and switches, and making sure nothing catches on fire. So stand by as I sort all this out. All right, looks like Dorothy's in the house. Dorothy, if you can hear me. On the right-hand side of the webinar screen is a place to enter a message. And just type a message in there and let me know you're hearing me. All right, I see your message. The tricky thing about this is that there's about a 30-second delay on when I actually say something and when you actually hear it. And so if I don't respond right back or it seems slow, that's why. I'm sort of talking to you from the past or the future, whatever it be. And there are a few more people registered that say they're getting on. And so let's just take maybe 5 minutes and we'll be back. And you'll also notice throughout I'll explain this, but there's an option to just send a private message if you only want to say something to me. If you put it in the chat section, everybody on the webinar can see it and read it. And so, and it's sort of a one-way conversation. It's just me talking and you listening. So it is what it is. But I'm going to go grab a drink in case because I'm going to be talking a lot, obviously. And then I'll see if anybody else gets on. And if it's just Dorothy, it's worth every second of my time to do this for Dorothy. All right, I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back. Whether you like it or not, I'm here. So let's just get cruising through this information. And Dorothy, for now, it's just you, but I'm sure you don't mind a personal consulting session. But there may be some other people jumping on. Even my wife said she wanted to listen to what I had to say. So she may jump on. This is maybe the only way we communicate. I don't know. But so hopefully you can see my slides. Here's the thing, and my slide is the lost customer sign on the tree. But here's the thing, there's in this workshop, I generally share a variety of videos, and I can show videos through the webinar, but it's really poor quality. Like it skips and it's not very good. And so whenever I show a video, I will send the link in the chat section, and then you can just watch it via YouTube. You can watch it via YouTube, and I'll just say, okay, the video's 3 minutes long. I'll be back in 3 minutes after you watch it. And it seemed to work out in my other webinars pretty well. So I'm planning on just an hour, hopefully wrap up around 1 o'clock. And then if you have questions or anything as we go through this, just put it in the chat section. And again, there's a delay, so I may not respond immediately, but I will check the chat box every so often as we go through this. So it'll be good. All right. Back to my slides. So this is where I want to start, is with a clip from Seinfeld. I know. That's how professional we're being today. And the reason I show this is because people come to this webinar, this workshop, and they think, okay, like, what's the deal with this? Is this really going to work? And it works, but it's definitely a different approach to traditional marketing or traditional methods that one takes to gain new clients. Okay. And so I'd like to show this clip, and this is a clip you'll watch through YouTube, because I think it reflects back or projects back on to us as far as what we do with our time and how we gain new clients. And I know you, Dorothy, are out there pounding the pavement. You're not afraid to walk into some business location and ask for their business, which is fantastic. And I think that's why you found success in what you do. And let me get the link here. But I want you to watch this. This video is just over 3 minutes long. And I think and we'll talk about it and how it relates to what you learn here today going forward. So there, you should see the link in the chat box, and then I will be back in 3 minutes. Marketing or, generating new clients is we feel like we have to, it's a very proactive task. We've got to be going to networking meetings, maybe pounding the pavement, cold calling, knocking on doors, whatever it is. And that takes a lot of time. And we all know that some of those tactics are more effective than others, but nonetheless, we do it because it generally over time will generate clients. Now, the concepts I'm going to discuss today, you may look at and think, wow, I don't got time to do that. There's a lot to learn. But I promise you, as we go through this and as maybe future opportunities of webinars present themselves, as you learn these tactics, they're very effective in generating new clients. And the thing that's making it even more effective is, we sometimes we get in the car and drive to a weekly networking meeting, and we feel that that's effective because we're actually in a car driving or doing something, right? But sitting in your office and creating content maybe doesn't feel that way as much. But the nice thing is that these activities pay for themselves over and over again because you don't always have to be there. It's almost as if you are creating new sales associates that go to work for you. And I'll show you what I mean by that. All right. All right. So if you're hearing the echo, hopefully that will stop. There's probably nothing on my end that would be causing that. So let me know, Dorothy, if that stops or if it keeps going. We'll just do our best. All right, back to the slide. So there's 3 areas that we're going to cover in this short hour that's quickly leaving us. Is 1, how a website works and why yours isn't. 2, the power of content. And 3, we're going to talk about getting started. Now, everything that this takes isn't going to be able to be covered in an hour, but you'll walk away with some tools and some thoughts you can begin to work on until the next webinar that we do, where we'll really jump into the details of how to do this stuff. Okay. So first off, how websites work and why yours isn't. This generally goes back to Google. When I talk to business owners about getting a new website, a lot of them want to know, will I be ranked on Google? Will people be able to find me through Google? And that's a very good question, because obviously Google has all the traffic. Google's king when it comes to this stuff. But there's one thing to consider with Google is the long versus short term. Or long tail versus short tail. Sorry. So I'm going to send you a message, Dorothy, to see, am I still echoing? Oh boy. Let me see if I can fix this echo on my end. I will attempt to put headphones in. I don't know why that would help, but I've seen crazier things. All right, now I have headphones in. And see if that improves the problem. Okay, we're just going to carry on then. Wonderful. Oh boy. Now my system's crashing. All right. Stand by.